and welcome to World in 5. President Mnangagwa has secured a deal for the revamping of the country's health sector, starting with the reconstruction and capacitation of the Parinyato group of hospitals. The president and his Belarusian counterpart, Alexander Lukashenko, presided over the signing of 8 agreements that included visa exemption for diplomatic and service passport holders. Speaking following a meeting with his Belarusian counterpart, Alexander Lukashenko, the president noted progress that has been made in farm mechanization with the aid of Belarus, particularly in the realization of national food security.
Zimbabwe is keen to progress to cooperating in the local assembly of machinery produced by the Republic of Belarus. This will benefit Zimbabwe while also enhancing Belarus' economic presence in our region, in Southern Africa. I'm confident that this visit will open new avenues for collaboration.
President Lukashenko said the two countries are achieving tangible practical results together, singling out the mechanization of Zimbabwe's agriculture, which he described as a true example of honest, open and productive cooperation.
Our bilateral cooperation is a new standard of work with the countries of Africa. Taking into account this high level of relations, we tried to provide your delegation with a rich and interesting program of visit. And I am confident that the results of this visit will give an additional impetus for the development of relations of friendship and brotherhood between the peoples of Belarus and Zimbabwe. Recently, our countries have propelled the relations in policy, in trade and in economy to a new level. We created a very solid regulatory framework for our cooperation. Since the moment of our historical talks in Harare, we've done a lot. We've established a joint commission and established a direct dialogue between the relevant ministries and companies. We broaden our contacts in culture and other areas between Belarus and Zimbabwe, and together our countries reach tangible, real results. The joint program of mechanization of agriculture of Zimbabwe has become a new example of an honest, open and productive cooperation.
Police in Bulawayo are working to get rid of illegal gold pandas who have invaded the Bulawayo suburban areas, including Cecil Avenue in Kilani and New Parklands, which they have turned into a war zone fighting over territories. The Zimbabwe School of Mines, which is located in the vicinity, has since issued a statement urging students and staff to be on high alert. The miners have also allegedly invaded the National University of Science and Technology as well as the Zimbabwe School of Mines grounds, whose authorities have appealed to the police for intervention.
Police, we are also working with institutions like NAST, School of Mines, whereby there are gold panners who raid their areas. We are always in contact, liaison, whereby they call us when they see these criminals, these amakorokosas raiding their areas. We are always with them. So also urge communities to call us whenever you see these gold panners carrying their machetes or carrying their shovels intending to dig in your areas. Please call us, as the police are going to react and raid them and arrest them.
Women who have never been married and female sex workers are now among the leading sources of new HIV infections in Mashonaland Central. This was revealed during a high-level meeting convened by the National AIDS Council to assess current trends and intervention strategies. NAC Mashonaland Central Provincial Manager Edgar Muzulu said early intervention and community support will be critical in preventing further spread.
Our province is in the moderate, zone. It's not in the high zone or the lower zone. We are in between. So in terms of prevalence, according to the 2024 HIV estimates, Bindura district is number 1 in terms of prevalence, followed by Mazoe district, followed by Mount Darwin and Shamba district in that order. In terms of populations being mostly affected, we are looking at adolescent girls and young women, mostly the 10 to 24-year age group, but of course young boys and young men are also affected. In terms of the interventions we are doing as a province, we tend to focus our interventions around what we call hotspots. Hotspots are areas of high HIV incidence where we get cases reported, and we have new cases of people getting positive, and also issues to do with sexually transmitted infections also determine whether a place is a hotspot or not. So we find that in Mazoe district, that is where we have the heaviest burden in terms of the hotspots.
Our crime and courts correspondent Kimberly Chimbalanga gives us today's update, including the story of a former lawmaker who was dragged to court for threatening to kill his former wife.
Parliament for Muriwa South constituency, Nyasha Masoka, has appeared in court for allegedly threatening to kill his ex-wife. Masoka faces 4 counts that include threats to commit murder, contempt of court, and contravening the Firearms Act. The accused is alleged to have armed himself with a pistol and became violent towards the complainant, Margaret Kapadza, who is his ex-wife. Masoka is also alleged to have threatened to kill his ex-wife and their young son by firing shots in the air. The accused is also alleged to have breached a protection order the complainant obtained against him.
President Cyril Ramaphosa has called the group of 59 white South Africans that were given refugee status in the U.S. cowards, saying they'll be back soon. Ramaphosa termed their relocation as a sad moment for them. He went on to say, I quote, "As South Africans, we are resilient. We don't run away from our problems. We must stay here and solve our problems," close quote. Trump and his close ally, South African-born Elon Musk, have said there was a genocide of white farmers in South Africa, a claim that has been widely discredited. The U.S. has also accused the South African government of seizing land from white farmers without paying compensation. That's all we had for you on World in 5. Good afternoon.